What up, Black?
What up, P?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about the sky, how I take flight, especially when I used to be afraid of the heights. The clouds gave me freedom, wisdom, it gave me sight. I pop like Red and Vodka, but swagger like overright. My plane's off the ground, tell the city good night. I'm headed to the next one, I put it down like I never knew the ground. I'm never coming low, walking on Mars, smoking on the... Where do airplanes go when they old? When I'm no longer fly, that's the place that I wanna go. For now, I just coast, way above the game. Can't a single come and clip my wings. Carolina Black, Fran P, Big O. About to take this to wherever we wanna go. As for me personally, my eyes on the top. I already told you to save me a spot. Now watch me, watch me, watch me.
You see the music dying, love new ideas, learning from the past but not trying to put a label on it, or put a fable on it. No moral at the end, my friend, we moving past opponents. This one ain't practice here, let's work the fractions here. One banger in this scheme could make my whole team millionaires. And it's impressive, B, but really I'm not stressing. See, enough mental weaponry to navigate a century. And yo, the clock's ticking, my team's in a position to make the world stand and listen while we shine and glisten. From morning, noon, to late night, you dealing with the hate, right? Petty jealousy of homies dying in the limelight. I sip the baddest beer, stubborn like the fattest deer, and bully on through on my way to the stratosphere. Sky's the limit, right? I'm looking down at satellites and keeping game hella tight while I'm reaching new heights. Watch me, watch me.
Another chance to get my soul cleansed. Catching inspiration from the scene, and it seems that hope would decipher my dreams. You see, my sixth sense is so clean, hoping that the listeners can grasp what I mean. But never worry, cause the real always tend to see my rhymes as if my voice is a can-do. Close your eyes, embrace the high, bring out the truth in the world of the lies. An extension of myself, I provide for you. A clear mind, so I tend to have the finest view. No better feeling than knowing that you're alive. Every morning I rise and witness the world revive. Above negativity and hatred, face it, catch me soaring up on my spaceship. Watch me, watch me.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Y'all already know the vibes. It is the toughest of all things, Tough Stino. Please make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, or hit that subscribe button and like. Either way will suffice, champ. All right? Just make sure you take care of that one task for your boy, good old Stino Risky. We almost at 6,000, champ. All right? The goal is 10,000, so we got a lot more subscribers to get up in the building. But so please make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, man. Salute to the Republic, salute to Mark the Shark in the building, in the Discord. Brandy Williams, salute Black 200 City Noise, salute to everybody that may tune in, and anybody that's tuning in now, champ. We got a lot to talk about, champ. It's a lot to talk about, champ. All right. 50 Cent enlisting the cream cheese, champ.
Right.
He enlisted the cream cheese to take down Big Meech. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into your man Wide Neck arrested for sending explicit pictures to minors, champ. All right. Yeah, man, there's a lot of things going on today. Lil Durk facing more charges while he's still locked up. It's quite crazy. So please make sure y'all stick with us, man. Roll up, champ. Roll up. You might as well. I'm not gonna lie. You might as well stroll it up, champ. Might as well, because we're gonna be here for a little minute, man. So tap in, and we're gonna get to the nittiest of all gritties just right now, champ. Hold on one second. I didn't even pull up the John. Yeah, champ. So your man 50 Cent, man, enlist in hold on one second. Let me start recording. Boom. Your man, the most famous bagel on earth, man, 50 Cent, done enlisted in 1090 Jake to expose Big Meech's paperwork. All right. So 50 Cent says 1090 Jake found paperwork that proves Big Meech allegedly is a marsupial. All right. And then 50 posts, Tammy Cowins, the truth and nothing but the truth coming soon. 1090 Jake tomorrow. Got that paperwork. You know the vibes. And I'm not gonna lie, man, it's kind of funny that all these people is mentioning Tammy Cowins like she's such like a hero or something, champ. Right? As far as I'm concerned, man, she is a marsupial as well. But we're gonna get into what 1090 Jake found. I haven't watched it yet. We're gonna watch it together. We're gonna react to it, see if there's any truth behind the lines, champ. All right. Let's go. I mean, sheesh. Let's hear 1090 cream cheese out, champ. Let's go.
One of the most unexpected beefs of 2025 has had everyone at the edge of their seats. Shocked would be the word best to describe seeing former drug trafficker / street legend Big Meech next to former corrections officer / rapper Rick Ross. Ross would always give the facade.
1090 Jake has obviously told, has chosen a side, champ. All right, he's chosen a side, champ. He seen him very biased. Salute for that. Let's go.
That he was some drug lord from Miami, even going as far as naming himself after a drug lord from Los Angeles. Ross would mention Big Meech on his 2010 album Teflon Don, the very nickname of none other than John Gotti. Within the song BMF, Ross would rap, "I think I'm Big Meech, Larry Hoover." Ross would be boldly comparing himself to Meech, who we all know ran BMF, the Black Mafia family. A drug trafficking money laundering organization founded in 1985 in Southwest Detroit, prosecutors allege BMF made over $270 million over the course of its operation. A Los Angeles drug source with direct ties to Mexican cartels would be the entryway in which BMF established direct routes to Atlanta, where they flooded the southern states with kilos of cocaine. But this wasn't the only person Rick Ross felt he was like. He'd also name another street legend, Larry Hoover. Hoover is being held responsible for founding the Gangsta Disciples in Chicago way back in the late 60s. A gang that's very much still active today, having spread to the East Coast and throughout the southern states. Larry Hoover is currently imprisoned at ADX Florence.
Yo, this nigga is like an encyclopedia for all things paperwork in jail. Mind you, this nigga done told a couple of times, champ, but we gonna let you rock. All right? I mean, we gonna let you tell your story, champ, but you done told too, champ. I'm not gonna lie, champ. Use a nigga that's not who you say you are either, but we gonna let you go, nigga. This is content. Hit that like button, man. Let's go.
Federal Supermax prison home to terrorists, gangsters, and other major drug lords such as El Chapo. Hoover is currently serving 6 life sentences, while Big Meech was just released from federal prison in October of 2024. Back in 2008, Meech was sentenced to 30 years, and in 2024, Meech would have his sentence reduced to 20 years. A judge would then grant a 32-month reduction off of the 20-year sentence. Serving over 16 years straight in federal prison, Big Meech would finally be released. What the fuck Rick Ross has in common with either of these men is unknown, as the only drugs he sold was in songs, and the only prison Ross was in was the South Florida Reception Center when he worked there.
1090 Jake, man, you soft, bro. I understand.
You was Minnie Mouse too.
Right. Like, I understand, you know what I mean? Rick Ross and all that, champ. But I ain't gonna lie. You the softest cream cheese known to man, champ. Like, cream cheese left out on the counter overnight that you forgot type shit. Salute to Loose Cannon. I feel like he would have said that. But dead ass though, like, you like that type of cream cheese. This is crazy for my ears to listen to, but we gonna keep listening, champ. Alright? I just can't let you just keep downplaying niggas like they won't touch you up. I believe Rick Ross will touch you up, champ. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go.
But even then, whether Meech wanted a link with Ross because of the 14-year-old song, or Ross had some money for Meech so Ross could continue role-playing like a drug lord, many believe Meech's loyalty was due elsewhere. What's up, everybody? It's 1090 Jake. I'm rocking with y'all and y'all rocking with me. And for this video,
this nigga grown up Bobby Hill, my niggas. Grown up Bobby Hill with the 5 o'clock, 12 o'clock shadow. Rosie O'Donnell. Champ.
Wow.
That was the intro? That was crazy. Yeah, that shit was fucking like 10 minutes long, dog. Well, let's keep it going. 1090 told on niggas too. Exactly, champ. Exactly.
we're going to be speaking on Big Meech versus 50 Cent and the paperwork party. When it comes to war, few are as relentless and unforgiving as 50 Cent. And if you need a reminder, 50 just went viral again for dissing Irv Gotti after Irv was declared brain dead from a second stroke. 50 would fire the internet up with a post saying, "I'm smoking on that Gotti pack. Nah, God bless him, LOL." The beef between the two dates back to the 90s, and even Chicago rapper 600 Breezy would leave a comment saying, "Every day, he shows us why they hit him 9 times. Well, it's rumored that Irv Gotti was one of the men responsible for 50 being hit 9 times. 50
Irv Gotti was not responsible for 50 Cent getting hit 9 times, bro.
Yeah, he might be in trouble for that one, nephew.
He like, bro, what? Bro, Irv Gotti had 0 street pull ever.
He telling some more shit.
Like, bro, you wilding on somebody's name that really ain't have no pull to get nobody hit like that, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm from there. Son had no power to get niggas hit like that. 1090 Jake, you're wilding. But we're gonna let you continue to run your mayonnaise mouth, champ. All right. So we're gonna continue to run your Miracle Whip infested mouth, champ. Salute to the family of Irv Gotti. I don't know what this parfait is talking about, champ. All right, but we're gonna let him continue to run his parfait mouth. Let's go.
He has had a notoriously long career of not giving a fuck, and in this case, things have seemingly become personal because 50 gave a fuck. For those that don't remember, Big Meech's son, Lil Meech, was known for years as nothing more than his father's son. But he'd break into stardom when 50 pushed him into the direction of a lead role for a show. Based on BMF, Lil Meech would be playing his own father, and 50 would be the executive producer behind the scenes. With no experience, Lil Meech would state in an interview 50 invested in him early on, going as far as paying for his acting classes so he could secure the role in the show as his father. Becoming a success, Lil Meech would find himself in a new light and out of his father's shadow as he thrived in his acting role. With Big Meech being released, the father-son duo would finally be reunited, and everyone expected big things for the future. What nobody expected was Big Meech and Rick Ross.
I ain't gonna lie, he's right about that. Nobody expected this. This came out of left field, but like, as I said before, as we said, Rick Ross had one plan in mind, champ. He had one plan, one nasty chicken wing flavored plan, champ, all right? And that was to hurt 50 in whatever type of way, but in turn, it definitely did hurt the BMF Big Meech, Little Meech connection, champ. All right, let's continue.
A welcome back legacy concert would be posted on Meech's Instagram with a long list of major artists set to perform in Broward County, Florida. It wasn't the fact that Ross was performing, it was that they took pictures and videos together. Immediately, the internet knew 50 was gonna react, and he didn't disappoint. 50 would post a picture of a rat saying, "I think I'm Big Meech." Now, many were initially confused as to who he was dissing, but
nobody was confused. 1090J. God damn it, cream cheese. Jesus, right? Get it right. We all knew who he was talking about. People been saying Big Meech was a marsupiate way before he got out of jail, champ. All right, let's just keep that in mind. 50 didn't come up on no new news. All right, so we all knew who he was talking about, man. Let's cut the malarkey here, champ. Let's continue.
But it seems more likely that 50 was dissing Rick Ross as he was quoting Ross's own song. But then again, the caption would read, "His biggest mistake he ever made was not sustaining his relationship with Tammy Cowins. Her tell-all documentary reveals the truth." Tammy Cowins was once a business partner and close friend of Big Meech, but according to federal paperwork, became a federal informant. Ross would clap back at 50 with a post of his own, and of course he'd promote his car show, which is believed to be the reason he linked with Meech in the first place. See, Ross isn't dumb. Meech being in prison for the last 17 years is a decent excuse, while Ross knew exactly what he was doing. Ross wanted to link with Meech, knowing the controversy it would start up, so he could then promote his upcoming car show. But the effect in doing so would leave Meech in a worse position than what he came home to.
Make it make sense, nephew. Make it make sense. What happened?
I think his mic is on mute.
Oh shit, I'm bugging. Yeah, it was. I was blowing my nose. I'm sorry. Yeah. Rick Ross is a diabolical nigga, man. Like, he didn't care about nothing except for his car show. That's really it, bro. He definitely wanted the controversy to sell his car show out, which he didn't need. His car show happens every year, but he still chose to do so anyway. And now look at the situation that ensued. All right, I seen somebody said Rick Ross effed up Fifth Money. I don't think that that's so. They've already began or was taping or was at the end of taping for season 4. To be honest, all Fifth has to do is edit Big Meech or Little Meech out of it, and still go on with the season. I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna want to watch the season now anyway, because of all the controversy too as well. So Fifth still makes money. Rick Ross makes money. The only people that are asked out is Big Meech and Little Meech. All right. Well, let's continue.
50 would start dropping bombs, even posting texts from Lil Meech that read, "They just told me you unfollowed me off Instagram, and now you're managing Skillet Baby with Rocket when I brought him around you first when you didn't have a clue who he was. Now you're mad at me when I would take the shirt off my back for you. I can't believe this, man. You act as if I'm your enemy. I've only showed you love and loyalty. I'm human. I go through my own shit, but I never switched up on you. Fuck Ross. But he gave my dad some bread so he could afford to pay his bills." And
it's crazy he said F Ross, but the nigga is dancing and shining with Rick Ross now. Niggas in the club and all that.
Ain't that weird?
Man,
real pal. They real pal with everything, Stino.
This disgusting word.
Yeah, they're hooking up with Floyd Mayweather now too, nephew.
Yeah, we spoke about that day before yesterday. Yeah, that's even more diabolical. What? Let's continue.
Until our next season starts. This internet shit is throwing me off, man. You know me in real life. 50 would reply with, "What next season?" 50 would make it clear that Big Meech's choice wouldn't affect just him, but also his son and the existence of the BMF show. After all, How could 50 continue a show based on a rat? While the Black Mafia family was pushing kilos of cocaine, BMF Entertainment was a music business used as a front to launder money. The label would promote several hip-hop artists, but Blue Da Vinci would be the only artist actually signed to BMF. Roughly 150 BMF members would be indicted, but Blue would be free for more than a year before finding himself taken down by the feds. The BMF rapper was accused of doing nothing more than loading and unloading cocaine from vehicles and counting money from stash houses in Atlanta. Blue would eventually be sentenced to 5 years and 4 months in federal prison, followed by 5 years of supervised release. In recent years, BMF members would accuse Blue Da Vinci of having snitched in the case. One of those men would be none other than Dexter Sosa Hussey. Having served 12 years for trafficking and money laundering, Sosa was the head of logistics for BMF as he took on the responsibility of managing loads of 150 kilos at a time and transporting them across the country. Sourced directly from the cartel, Sosa would study maps, routes, and familiarize himself with the areas in which he trafficked. He'd even go as far as learning which times of day police were most active, giving him a window to take advantage of through different time zones across the country. A calculated operator, Sosa would take the Vlad TV speaking on Blue Da Vinci.
Well, did Blue Da Vinci cooperate or no?
Yeah, he cooperated. I mean, I didn't see it. It was in Miss Mara Shaloup's book, where his own lawyer said, yeah, if there was anything else that we could do, Your Honor, to...
Now, I'm just going to respond one time to Kylie Greens, since he obviously has no background in any type of post-production, right? Which I went to school for. All they have to do is get somebody with the same body structure as him and shoot certain scenes from the side or from the back. Pause. That's all. The scene's already shot. The scene's already shot. So if he does want to still put out season 4, he could just do it that way, bro. I done been in situations where people done had wild scenes and ended up with no scenes, but you still see the side of them or the back of them, or it'd be just like that, bro. Period. That's just what it is. But let's continue, champ.
To help you along with this case.
It's that simple.
My client would be more than willing to cooperate with you all to help you in this investigation. But now the thing of it is by you admitting what was done, you know what I'm saying, you what you done or whatever, but bottom line is, you know, you didn't take the single plea. You went in and was giving them information on shit that they already had and thought it was cool, but you know, that was part of that. You just confirmed other shit that the other CIs just done told. Plus you did a smack video prior to that was giving them the whole fucking play. They never knew nothing about it. That smack video was detrimental in finding out who each person was.
What Sosa was referring to...
Let me find out Smack DVD was the first Vlad. Let me find out Smack DVD was the first Vlad getting niggas indicted. Champ. Ooh. On my soul. You know what I'm saying? Very, very, very telling, champ. I didn't know that none of Smack's videos had anything to do with them niggas getting locked, or not getting locked, but was in any of the evidence. So that's kind of ill. Maybe that's why Smack went from DVD to battle rap. Nigga want to stay away from that street life, champ, and get shit on camera. Let's go.
Would be written out in Blue Da Vinci's sentencing transcripts. Blue was being called up in court, and as he made his way to the podium, his lawyer stated to the judge, "As he's coming up, Your Honor, I did leave one thing out. You had asked some of the other defendants whether or not they cooperated. Mr. McKnight, aka Blue Da Vinci, was one of the individuals who did attempt to cooperate. He was debriefed by the government, but basically he didn't know anything that was useful against the remaining defendants." So Blue Da Vinci's lawyer would essentially be the one to expose Blue did attempt to cooperate and was debriefed by the feds. Blue would then tearfully give a statement in court before being sentenced to 5 years and 4 months.
So he tried to give information that they already had?
Yes.
Damn,
Yeah, he went in the interrogation room and ran his mouth.
Damn, Blue. You was in
They
there
were like,
talking
we already got
shit?
that.
Yeah, like, I mean, but what if they didn't have that, champ? Right?
Or what if they was using it? What if they used it, like he said, to confirm, like
a backup? Yeah, like, like
to confirm the evidence they already presented.
That's nasty work. My son look like Cat Dog. I ain't gonna lie. My son look like the dog on the backside of Cat. Oh, my son. It's nasty work though, Blue Da Vinci. You was out here, man. Yo, listen.
bad.
It's always the ones who scream loudest. Like, you know what I'm saying? My son been screaming for a minute, champ.
Right.
You been screaming for a minute, bro. I ain't gonna
None
lie.
of his story makes sense. Like, there's so many holes. I look at it every time and I'm like, nah, it's Blue.
That is nasty work. Well, let's continue, champ.
But did he actually snitch? It's clear as day that he attempted to, but none of the information he provided was of any use or could be used against anyone. Sosa would accuse Blue of confirming things other informants had already stated, so while he technically wasn't making things worse, he definitely wasn't making them better, and he only did so to secure a lesser sentence. At one point, Big Meech would accuse Blue of snitching, but according to Blue, Meech would apologize after. And in the end, Blue would get the final laugh as his name remains stained. But it would be Blue that dropped the paperwork on Big Meech. Blue would do an interview with Cam Capone back in 2023 providing the paperwork, exposing Tammy Cowins.
Now, how if you was in the interrogation room trying to sing with no voice, champ, but you was trying your hardest to sing, champ, I'm not gonna lie. You was trying your hardest, champ. All right, but how does
I never
one...
heard
Go ahead, Unc.
attempted snitch.
Yo, listen.
I ain't never heard of attempted.
It's a morality call. Now, some people may say, "Oh, well, he didn't get nobody locked up or whatever, like whatever. Oh, they already had the information, whatever." But it's a morality call. It's a morality call. You still went in there talking.
Right.
You still went in there talking, bro. So, I mean, to me,
with no lawyer,
with no nothing. They was just
buck naked.
They were just telling you years. Yo, we about 50 years. I'm telling you, you don't tell us something, man, you're going to be here until you're gray. And they were just like, yo, you know what? I'm going to tell you everything I know. But they already knew everything, champ. So to me, you still down bad. That's just to me. I don't know. Y'all can make your own morality calls in the chat and let me know. Is Blue Da Vinci a marsupial for that, champ? All right? Let me know.
Tammy was Big Meech's assistant. With Meech already taken down by the feds, Tammy would seemingly prove her loyalty by remaining in contact with Meech through calls and letters. With years in prison ahead of him, Meech would make a risky business move by signing over his life rights to Tammy. This now meant Tammy owned the life story of Big Meech and could turn it into millions. But this wasn't the only business move Meech made. While in jail, Meech met a cartel member by the name of Fidel Suarez. Suarez owned and operated a trucking company in California and had been investigated/arrested without conviction for drug trafficking in 2005 and 2009. Meech would use Tammy to connect Suarez with a lifelong friend named Dion Gatling, who's more commonly known as the St. Louis drug lord Cuffy. Tammy would bridge the gap for further drug distribution, but what Cuffy and Suarez didn't know was she was a confidential informant and was reporting everything to the feds. CS1, or confidential source number 1, has been identified as Tammy Cowins. Paperwork would state she first became a confidential informant for the Atlanta DEA back in 2009, where she provided information in a money laundering case that resulted in the successful prosecution and conviction of another Atlanta kingpin legend named Terry White.
It's believed that Terry White grew up in an Atlanta housing project. But when FBI and GBI agents arrested him last night, he was living here, a sprawling $200,000 mansion in Jonesboro. The 27-year-old was in the process of renovating his home, which features an outdoor swimming pool, a full-length basketball court, and more.
My son was out here getting to that cake. You was getting to that. That nigga had Oprah crib, champ. That's why you gotta watch them shorties, champ. They'll bring it all down. They'll bring it all down.
He's getting that bag, man.
Hey, that's a lot of house in the South for a couple $100,000.
Yep. Sounds like
Tammy
Cowins is the yo. Listen, man. Let's see. For sure, she's definitely the marsupial, but I need to see if 1090 Jake is going to provide some paperwork that links them to like how everybody been saying. So we're gonna see.
Yeah, I see no.
Somebody had to know something.
Let's see.
All that talking they doing, huh, Sharp?
You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
A media room where there were 24 TV sets on one wall hooked to a satellite dish. And you could hit a button and all 24 TVs would come on.
Agents seized the home and 3 cars which belonged to White, including this $110,000 Rolls Royce, which was paid for in cash. But there was more to be found inside, $47,000 cash and a machine to count the money, thousands in gold jewelry and mink coats, a small catch of ammunition and weapons, including a loaded Uzi semi-automatic pistol.
The feds would note Tammy Cowins was an unusual informant, as she had no criminal record, was not a known drug user, did not appear motivated by money, and was not looking to get a reduced prison sentence or charges dismissed.
So he's saying like usually confidential informants be in trouble with the law. So this is how they end up turning them. This is how they flip them. Like, yo, so you gonna get us some information and we gonna make everything go away. But what he's saying is she didn't have no cases or nothing like that to be turned. So why would she turn? Salute to Ray Dale Handler. So basically he's gonna try to start putting the Big Meech and her shit together probably from right now. Let's get it going.
Instead, she appeared motivated by revenge, as Terry White had her unknowingly laundering money for him. Tammy Cowins was not initially a paid informant, but an agent would put her in for an award that would be a percentage of the property seized in the case. Tammy would receive a total of $55,000 for putting away Terry White. When Tammy Cowins became a confidential informant, she'd already been a longtime friend and associate of Big Meech. Specifically, she held the life rights of Big Meech, and in 2011, Meech requested her help in coordinating a delivery of cocaine through Suarez. Meech told Tammy he met Suarez while inside of a county jail in Michigan, and as time went on, Meech would ask her to connect Suarez with Cuffy. So she'd reported to the feds that Meech had her coordinate a cocaine delivery in 2011 while Meech was in prison. But for some reason, Meech would never face an indictment for her allegations. At a later evidentiary hearing, Tammy would deny that Meech had any involvement with drug trafficking activities between Suarez and Cuffy. She'd also deny Meech directed her to connect them. And now, the feds were starting to believe Tammy Cowins was no longer a credible informant. That, and the fact that it was discovered she was sleeping with the federal agent assigned to her.
Okay,
so what would make her start covering up for Meech? Wiretaps would reveal Cuffy's alleged involvement in the murders of 2 individuals cooperating with law enforcement, and along with Tammy providing information on him drug trafficking, Cuffy would be indicted in 2014. Cuffy's legal team would file motions that would leave Tammy Cowins panicking. At this time, nobody knew she was an informant, and Tammy saw information within Cuffy's motion that she believed would allow people close to the case to identify her. The DEA agent controlling her would testify in court that she expressed concern over the motions and that she panicked and took several measures to try to protect herself. Apparently, Tammy drove several hours to Louisiana in an attempt to visit Big Meech in federal prison to explain her position and try to deflect any accusations. So essentially, she was seeking Meech's advice on how to handle being exposed as a confidential informant. It's believed she wasn't able to visit him, but when she did speak with him, Big Meech told Tammy he didn't want his name caught up in this mess. Nothing is said about Meech being shocked, so...
Yo, am I missing something?
Yeah, no. I know I am.
Like
this shit like a cliffhanger, ain't it?
Bro, okay.
It's all the shit that been out.
Everything is like loose ends. It's not like clear. This is what we have.
Where's the evidence that son told her to set niggas up? Where's the evidence? As far as what big 1090 Jake is saying, he's not saying nothing that proved that he knew Tammy Cowins was a marsupial. Not at all.
She's saying nothing that ain't already out there.
Right.
You just dressed it up, put a big bow on it.
Put a big bow to get these goddamn views, champ. God damn it, Jake. He's saying just now she tried to go visit him in Louisiana jail so she can get his advice on how to move. Like, but I mean, where's the paper? Where's anything? Wiretap anything saying that he knew that she was a confidential informant and he sent her to set anybody up? You're lying.
Let it play out.
Let's. You know what, on one? You right, champ. Let's let it play out. Hit that like button, subscribe. Let's go.
Surprised or angry, and finding out his assistant, who he trusted with his life rights, was now working with the feds. He just didn't want his name being brought up, showing that he knew. To further protect herself and Meech, Tammy would state the wiretaps contained false information. She was now saying that Meech never connected Suarez to Cuffy, and that the DEA agent Tammy was having sex with was jealous of her relationship with Meech and was trying to frame him. The feds would quickly realize Tammy was no longer credible, and due to the fear of being exposed, she was now attempting to distance Big Meech from Suarez and Cuffy. In 2019, at the age of 53, Cuffy would be sentenced to 27 years in prison for drug trafficking and use of firearms in furtherance of drug trafficking, resulting in death. Fast forward to 2024, Camp Capone would have Blue Da Vinci back on, but this time, Blue had none other than Cuffy on the line so he could speak out for himself from prison.
But I'm in here with a 27-year sentence based on Demetrius Flannery, as you all know as Big Meech, and Tammy Cowins, known in the paperwork as CS1. So what Big Meech did was call a third-party cooperation. So Tammy Cowins signed up to be a DEA informant to give Demetrius Flannery a time cut, plain and simple.
Cuffy would start off strong, saying he's doing 27 years because of Meech, and claim Meech did what's called a third-party cooperation. Cuffy would claim Tammy Cowins, who was already a DEA informant, cooperated against him for Big Meech's benefit. This would be backed by the paperwork that stated back in 2011, Tammy was tasked with targeting Hispanics involved in drug trafficking. She'd be spared from having to testify as they'd be sent back to Mexico. When asked if she gets something big, the DEA agent would interrupt her saying, "You'll get a lot of money." But instead, she asked to get Big Meech a time cut, to which the DEA agent said, "We can work on that." Cuffy discovered this through a Frank's hearing in which his legal team was able to cross-examine his accusers.
I need to hear that again, champ. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, Ray Handler, ain't no third party.
Rewind.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I did hear that too as well. There is no third party cooperation in Georgia, but we can look that up in just a second. I just want to hear how you pieced all this together for the one time, champ. All right, let's go.
From having to testify as they'd be sent back to Mexico. When asked if she gets something big, the DEA agent would interrupt her saying, "You'll get a lot of money." But instead, she asked to get Big Meech a time cut, to which the DEA agent said, "We can work on that." Cuffy discovered.
Now, that was some sort of paperwork that did say that, champ. All right.
That's a fact. I did look that up.
It does say this. She asked to get Big Meech a time cut. But does that mean that he knew about it?
Or is she still trying to get him free?
Yeah, he knew about it because she went to him and asked him how she need to move. That now that she about to get exposed, because
she never got to him.
Some kind of motion Cuffy filed. But it's somebody on YouTube out of St. Louis saying Cuffy is snitch too.
Yeah, I seen that shit. I think you had sent it to me earlier.
Yeah.
All right, come on, let's go, man.
Meech a time cut, to which the DEA agent said, "We can work on that." Cuffy discovered this through a Frank's hearing in which his legal team was able to cross-examine his accusers, including government agents and informants. Tammy would be present to testify, and these transcripts are of what she said. Fidel Suarez was Hispanic, clearly pushing drugs through his trucking operation. Cuffy wanted drugs, Meech connected them through Tammy, and Tammy sat back and watched it all unfold. But Meech would never receive the time cut because it was discovered Tammy was having sex with the DEA agent responsible for her. So in the end, Tammy's cooperation did not benefit Meech, but because of it, Cuffy's phone was wiretapped and he was taken down as a result of them finding evidence and sentenced to 27 years. Now this is where you as a viewer have to decide as to what you believe. Tammy received the life rights to Big Meech after he was taken down by the feds. Tammy then became a DEA informant, which even the feds questioned as she didn't want or need money, wasn't a drug addict, and wasn't facing criminal charges. So what was her motive? Tammy was told she'd be targeting Hispanics and asked in return for her cooperation that Big Meech would receive a lesser sentence. She was cooperating, being paid to do so, but also doing so for Meech to benefit. When accidentally exposed as an informant through court filings mentioning her name, she panicked, running to Meech, who was in prison. Meech told her he wanted his name to stay out of it, and at that time, she recanted all statements regarding Meech, saying he had nothing to do with bringing Suarez and Cuffy together.
That's because I don't think that he knew before he set Suarez and Cuffy together that she was them peoples.
And that's the thing, is you have to believe that they knew something beforehand to believe somebody's a snitch in this case.
Right.
Listen to this. Liquid Concrete on YouTube from St. Louis said that Big Meech and the Terry White dude paperwork. His name appeared in so you know him and her been on whatever they are.
Tammy was then exposed for having sex with a DEA agent, ruining any chances of helping Meech, and Cuffy goes down because of the wiretap brought on by Tammy. So why wouldn't Cuffy believe Meech was behind it? Tammy didn't make a move Meech didn't tell her to make. She was his assistant and trusted enough that he signed over his life rights. She only began cooperating after Meech was taken down and continued to visit him for years in prison. They remained in contact long after she informed him she was exposed as an informant, and she even went on to become a co-producer for BMF, the TV series, along with executive producer 50 Cent. The show would premiere in 2021, 2 years after Cuffy was sentenced. 50 being a chess master was now trolling Big Meech with the promise of a Tammy Cowins documentary coming soon. Turns out, 50 would buy Big Meech's life rights from Tammy. So now 50 is in control with the power to essentially end the BMF series.
Damn, 50 owned Big Meech life rights is diabolical.
Diabolical.
And I saw somewhere on the interview, I can't find that damn interview. I guess it's somewhere overseas where 50 said the next season, if BMF do continue, it's going to be from a law enforcement standpoint.
Right.
See what I mean? See what I mean?
That's how he did on Power. If you look how he did Power, how he was switching up. Star die off, get killed, he'll bring a whole nother cast.
So now you the star. You know what? We're going to do a whole nother Power book, champ. We're going to do a whole nother Power book, and we're going to have little Tyreek running the game. Matter of fact, nope, we're going to have Raising Canaan. Matter of fact, nah, we're going to have, what's my cream cheese son? Tommy. We're going to have the Tommy Egan story, champ. My nigga, Tommy Cream Cheese. Shit is diabolical. And yeah, he's not really telling us nothing that we ain't hear already. He's not providing,
He bought that 50 cent promo pack.
Yeah, like bro, what did you just do? What did you do?
How much did you pay 50 to post it, bro?
He made this shit super like he put a bow on it, just like somebody say he put a bow on it, nigga sparkled it up and it's nice and shiny. But the shit
nigga threw up a brick.
Trash.
Nigga threw up a brick.
On my soul.
Broke the whole backboard off. Ain't nothing but the rim left.
That nigga jumped from the foul line for a layup, and it was an air ball, champ. I'm not gonna hold you. He airballed this. God damn, bro.
Exposed Big Meech through the help of his former associate, Tammy Cowins. Big Meech's Welcome Back concert would be canceled just before it started.
This nigga's trash.
Lil Meech would already be doing Instagram promos as his acting career just ended, and strings were seemingly being pulled as all of the aura that Big Meech once had was being swept away by 50 Cent. And let's be clear, only someone as influential as 50 Cent had the power to pull this off, as many had spoke on Big Meech's paperwork in the past, but it took a megastar to solidify it and spread it to the masses. 50 would continue to troll Meech, posting a GoFundMe stating Meech needs help paying his bills, and Lil Meech would post a picture to Instagram with Floyd Mayweather and Rick Ross, saying
everything we spoke about, champ. God damn it, we've been speaking about this shit for the last 3, 4, 5 days, champion. This nigga comes along in one night and just swoops up and just racks up 100,000 goddamn views, man. But salute to him.
I told you, man. So I left you two alone. Because they
champ. Jesus Christ. But
they let the cream people. I don't like it. That's why I fell back from YouTube, bro. They be passing that shit to the cream cheeses, man. They don't want to.
This is crazy. So I
don't feel like he passed them nothing though. I feel like he paid 50 to promote that junk.
I feel like this was it
just fit.
I feel like it was a bad alley-oop by Fifth. I think Fifth not for real. Like I
for real. I agree with you.
Yeah, bro. I think Fifth is trying everything in his path. Like he's swinging at the air right now, bro. Like you know what I'm saying, he like 1090 Jake. If 1090 Jake say it, everybody gonna believe it. Like nah, Fifth. Everybody not gonna believe it if 1090 Jake say it, bro. Like 1090 Jake don't have no new information. 1090 Jake been dining. That nigga been dining on fresh raspberries and goddamn raviolis, champ. This nigga ain't been on his grind like that. 1090 Jake making hundreds of thousands of dollars off YouTube, bro. This nigga's not.
And he was gonna make a paperwork video about it anyway, because that's his niche. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like he just paid 50 to promote that job.
Nah, I mean, it could be that. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I feel the other way, man. I feel like the nigga Fifth is just throwing alley oops like, oh, up to 90 J. Yeah, man, this nigga exposed paperwork. If he say it too, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit corny, bro. Like, shit corny,
Why
bro.
does 50? What's up with your man's nephew? Why he go so hard on some short shit?
Yo, listen.
That really.
Fifth.
He just goes.
Fifth believes in stomping out the competition all the way. So right now he's just swinging, and just this one is like he's swinging that air. 1090 Jake really didn't prove anything in this situation to me. Y'all let me know if I'm bugging in the chat. If y'all feel like 1090 Jake cleared some things up that you didn't know, y'all are more than welcome to say that. We've been talking about all the stuff that he done said in this little video that he dropped. We've been talking about that, having lives on it, looking up research and doing all types of other things. So, I mean, it was lackluster to us, champ. I'm not gonna lie, it was lackluster to us. 1090 Jake, I ain't gonna lie. My nigga Bobby Hill, this shit was trash.
Yeah, it wasn't no shock and awe to it.
Nah, it wasn't nothing.
It was bland as hell.
Yeah, this shit was trash. I ain't gonna lie.
That's why I said I come in under that John paperwork part at cliffhanger. Like left so much to you left so much.
How you gonna have a CI and a D having sex and not get a mistrial? Because both of them have been compromised. Because I was sitting on that bench and I found out that the CI and the DA was having sex, and both y'all gotta go.
They had found her not credible after that, so they couldn't use nothing that she had did. But what they did was, since they used the information that they did get from her to place some wiretaps to get more information that they could use. This is what's said. The only thing that's questionable is Shorty asked for Big Meech to be let go early if she gave more information on whatever cases.
So how you feel about all the information that's out there?
I feel like it's a moral call. I mean, it's like a logic call. Like me personally, I don't believe that he told her to do none of that shit. I believe he's diabolical, but I believe that Shorty was mesmerized by son. Like, that nigga was Big Meech, and he was fucking with her. So it was like, I believe she would have did anything for him. Did he know that she was a confidential informant? There's no paperwork that says that. So I can't. I mean, if you want to say, yeah, but it's just obvious, all right, cool. But I need some guaranteed. Like, I can't go around calling somebody something and like it's not guaranteed, bro. Like, my shorty.
You want to know how I feel about it?
Go ahead, champ.
I think Miles asking for a poll.
You said what?
I feel that it's a whole lot of people talking all through all kind of paperwork. Everybody talking. That's how I feel about it. Like, and we could even go back to the infamous speech that he gave. Too much talking, too much lying, too much talking. So you take what you take from what I said. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They want a poll, nephew.
Pause.
Hey, nephew,
pause. All right, we gonna make a poll in the audience to see what's good. We gonna see what y'all think. Do y'all believe Big Meech told after this information that y'all heard just now from 1090 Bakes? Pause. All right, we gonna make a poll in the audience. All right, let me see how you do this, John.
It's down by the plus by the heart there.
Yeah, there we go, champ. Start a poll. All right. Actual question is Big.
Can he have it?
Did Big Meech know Tammy Cowins was an informant?
I don't think so, Miles. I don't think
since 2009.
All right. The poll is up. Pause. Y'all niggas can definitely let me know what y'all think. I'll give y'all a couple of minutes to get ahead and hit that joint. You know what I'm saying? And we'll see what niggas say, man. I don't know. I don't know, champ. I don't know, champ. I believe Shorty was goddamn mesmerized, champ.
I agree with that.
A whole lot of talking in this show.
I agree. See, that's the other part too. Is there is a lot of talking, so that's the only thing that really made me think, oh, if she's messing with Meech and Blue and the FBI, she's probably getting information from everybody.
Not credible.
So who's to say she's not giving information to so and so who's actually controlling her? You know what I'm saying? Like
she got paid for snitching on the other dude. 55
right,
G.
In many ways, to be honest.
Amen. Say, man. I'm gonna let y'all breathe on that, and we gonna go into some more news. All right, Lil Durk faces wrongful death lawsuit stemming from his M for H case. All right, so this has to do with Quando Rondo's cousin that passed away, Lil Pop. All right, Lil Durk has more legal issues headed his way in connection to his M for H case. The Chicago Times reports that Andrea Laquila Robinson, that name, champ, the mother of Quando Rondo's late cousin Savier's, wait, champ. Wait. How the hell do you pronounce his name, champ? Savier is crazy. That's insane. Robinson has filed a wrongful death lawsuit against Lil Durk. In the suit, which was filed last week, the victim's mother claims that Lil Durk, his business manager, his record label, only the family, and a related company are responsible for the death of Lil Pop. I'm just going to say Lil Pop, champ, all right? Because that name is diabolical. Who was unalive during the alleged attempt on Quando Rondo's life in August of 2022 in Los Angeles. Andrea's attorney, Warren Postman, said the premature loss of Mr. Robinson has devastated his family and community. We filed this lawsuit to hold those responsible accountable and to ensure his family receives the support they need during this difficult time. And my question for y'all is, does she get the bread? Does she have to wait until he either gets convicted or such in order to go forward with this case? What say you guys, champ? I want to hear from my niggas in the Discord.
So, if I'm not mistaken, this is basically padding on the cake, basically, to make sure that they get the money, because they're going after the label, the manager, everybody, and Lil Durk in this. So,
but don't they have to prove that he was actually responsible for the death of Lil Pop first?
Well, yeah, that's gonna come in the trial. So this is like when they read out all the charges, this will be a separate readout. Like, do they convict on this too?
Okay.
I agree. I agree with that. And I'll just add on this saying, when it rains, it pours.
Shit.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. They're trying to get the money and the conviction.
I said this a long
And if they
time
get this, if they can prove this, then it's like guilty.
Yeah, like
on the silver side.
Yeah, the money is gone. I said this shit a long time ago. Niggas that grow of age but don't have facial hair is sometimes diabolical. Not gonna lie, they hiding something. There's something going on.
They sneaky as hell.
But you can't have the young MA face. You can't look like Young and May forever, champ. Nah, I mean, listen, I'm just saying, champ. All right? You can't look like Young and May forever. All right? You have to grow up and be a man. And now we see all this stuff happening, champ. It's crazy to see. I'm not gonna lie. You know, niggas was talking.
What's their other saying? What's the other saying? The sky is falling. The sky is falling.
On my soul, and there's nothing you can do about it. But like I said, I hope everything turns out good for Lil Durk, and like I really don't like to see niggas in jail and all that. But he was talking crazy. I'm not gonna lie, he was talking crazy.
He was working hard.
They said I terrify my community. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, champ. You is terrifying your community, champ.
That's against the law.
That is definitely against the law, champ. He sang about it. Yo, look, the poll pause is at 50-50 right now. Y'all, listen, y'all niggas is diabolical in the chat. Salute to the chat for being the most diabolical chat here on YouTube, champ. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all niggas is the most diabolical chat, champ.
Can't make a decision now. Damn.
We had somebody else that just hit the poll pause. So now they saying yes, 53% for Big Meech and 10. All right. What else we got, champ? What else we got? Champ. Y'all niggas remember my son Wide Neck?
Yep.
God damn it, champ. The nigga's in trouble, man. All right, my nigga neck done spoiled, champ. The neck done going bad. The neck done going bad. Bro, like Scooby Doo looking ass nigga. On my soul. Yeah, ham hock. On my soul. That shit like a ham hock. Charles McDowell, aka Wide Neck, was arrested for allegedly sending naked pics to people that he shouldn't be sending them to, champ. Y'all see it right there, champ. All right. He shouldn't have been sending these. Let's read. What the hell he did, champ. All right.
What in the world is going on here?
Yo, bro, the nigga Wide Neck, man. Listen, this is. But I ain't gonna lie, like the world we live in, like we make the most diabolical niggas famous, bro. And then it be when things happen, it's like, oh man, it's fitting. It's fitting that this nigga will be in trouble some way, somehow. But let's read. Charles McDowell is accused of sending explicit videos of a woman without her consent to the woman's 13-year-old son, her 16-year-old daughter, the woman's mother, and another person via cell phone and laptop computers on multiple occasions. God, yo, bro, this nigga's a goddamn, like, bro.
Diabolical. Oh my God. Hey, prehistoric neck.
Nigga, real life sideshow.
My son said prehistoric neck.
What's wrong with you?
Both say naked or naked.
Yo, wow. What would make you send? What would make you send pictures of a woman to a video? Explicit pictures and videos, champ, of a woman to her own kids and mom, champ.
That's what in the world going on here?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, he sent explicit videos of a woman without her consent to the woman's 13-year-old son, her 16-year-old daughter, and the woman's mother via cell phone and laptop. See, now this is so I'm just gonna put 2 and 2 together and make 7. All right, that's just what I'm gonna do for this situation, champ. All right.
Hey, didn't he get famous off a mugshot?
Hey, son.
Yeah, yep.
He was already bullshit.
Yep.
Man,
Son,
collar, bro.
Son got that nigga got to wear his t-shirts upside down, champ. I'm not gonna lie, that The neck part got to be at the waist.
Yo, his silhouette is a big toe. That's all it is.
Yeah. Yo. All right. So, son finally got some buns off the Clout Champ, right? And I don't know why Shorty would let him record her, but whatever the relationship was, it was, Champ. Bitch probably wanted to leave this nigga because the neck wouldn't stop growing, Champ, right? And he was like, if you leave me, I'm going to send these videos to your family. He tried to extort her on some crazy, like, Angry Beaver shit, bro. He looked like the dark Angry Beaver. So you remember the Angry Beavers? Oh, my soul.
Yeah, nah. They cooked his ass.
Real talk.
He looked like...
Put his ass in the dirt, cuz they might creep.
Yeah, we gotta get this frog neck nigga out of here, man. Nigga, wow. This nigga, wow. My son said, I bet his pillows cry at night is diabolical.
Don't call him neck ass nigga.
That's diabolical, bro. My son can never wear a turtleneck. Is diabolical.
Yeah, nah. Cannot wear a turtleneck. They nigga need a cow neck, John.
Oh my soul, he said turtleneck.
They need a spike collar.
A cow neck is a turtleneck for him.
Nah, look at my son, bro. Nah, that's yo, nah.
That man ass a real creep, bro.
Nah, son. Nah.
They gotta make it a little bit more narrow. A little
bit.
It's like the people that go viral, man. All of a sudden, you find out when they ship starts sinking, you realize them for real life creeps.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Yep. See, but and it usually be the locals, bro. Like it usually be
always.
Yeah, bro. It usually be the people that we sit and we laugh at, and then it's like, yeah, but you laughing at them niggas for real, but they really got issues for real, like like they really got issues, bro. Like y'all sitting here laughing at these niggas, but these niggas really got issues, bro, and they really out here in the street. My son had a whole V-neck on, Champ.
Diabolical.
Ah, Champ. My son,
that's how he got famous though, off a mug shot. So he was already out here bullshit.
Yo, stealth joints you be throwing under the radar, Jones, you terrible. Them stealth joints you.
Yo, Unc, man, that shit is diabolical.
I'm dying.
Damn, what they doing to him right there?
I don't know. It's like they trying to let some air out that shit or something on my soul.
They should have hung his crazy ass.
Yeah, this the picture that got him famous right here. My son Reptile wins.
Convict.
Why would you get a neck tat when you have a neck like
bro,
that?
That's crazy. But that's really a back tat, to be honest, bro. That's really
they just had to turn the around.
Yeah, bro. They just, you know what I'm saying? It's like 2K. They just went on ahead and.
Boy, he look like one of them. When you put the room cooler in the window, and you put the two little things on the side.
What is it? What's the joints of the Super Mario movie, John, bro?
Oh yeah.
Oh my soul, bro.
That boy eats spinach. All the spinach goes straight to his neck. Look at that.
John Wick said open neck surgery.
Just like this shit on my soul.
Yeah, that boy on some of that type shit.
Just like this shit.
A real creep.
My soul, my son is sitting there lurking, looking for all the suspecting sandwiches that he can eat fucking sideways. This nigga eat all his food sideways, nigga, on my soul. Like he can't digest it no other way, Champ, but sideways. But I hope that he that he's alright, man. I mean, listen, man, he's diabolical and all. But like I said, man, I hate to see niggas locked up, man. I mean, I wish niggas would just wouldn't be getting locked up, but hey, man, I hate to see niggas locked up. I ain't gonna lie, champ. Shit is diabolical and nasty to say the least, champ. All right, it's diabolical and nasty to say the least.
Nigga had no problems in jail, bro. When he come through the dorm, see that neck.
Yo, that's diabolical. When you come to the dorm, niggas gonna see that neck is.
They gonna keep it moving.
That's quite diabolical. So the poll, man, it says, did Big Meech know Tammy Cowins was an informant since 2009? And 65% of the people that answered says yes, champ. So y'all are saying yes in the chat. Champ. So well, I guess y'all believe Big Meech.
That's the thing. You have to believe that somebody was talking and somebody knew. That's all you have to do to believe it.
Because all they do is talk.
Right.
Talk.
So I wanted to ask y'all if this was real or if this was AI. Real fast, champ, because I've been looking at this shit and I really can't tell. So y'all know what's been going on with all these planes and all that, right? Which we'll talk about at a different time. I'm trying to let the numbers pile up. But it seems like you're going to be able to fly your own car to your own destinations very, very soon, champ.
Oh, shit. I don't want them. I'm going to stay old school. What the fuck, man? What in the world is going on here?
That shit sound like wild bumblebees is in that shit. Oh my son.
What in the world?
Yo, the engine is a wild
type of
mess.
dream I'm stuck in watching this shit.
Yo, listen. Heavy niggas like me is not gonna be able to
I was gonna say there's gotta be nobody in there. And I've looked into it. Rolls Royce is working on one, Tesla, Toyota. Mad car companies are working on it, so it is possible. I just don't believe it's going to be like that.
Hover around.
Like I just can't imagine that working very well.
People are already tearing up shit on the road. You think they got a big ass open scatter? Come on.
Yo, you get two people with two different weights, and that
how they gonna police that
level?
Word, right? I mean,
all of them must.
They gotta
go
probably have.
limit.
They gotta probably have like a limiter to make it like not go too high or something, because you don't want to get in the mix of planes, and because some smart ass idiot nigga will probably drive that shit straight up, nigga. Like, I want to see if it's a ceiling, man. I want to see if it's a ceiling on this bitch. Like, straight up to the sky, nigga, straight up. Like, yo,
Trick that he going to the moon.
On my soul. Like, yo, you wildin', champ. Like, nigga taking his whole family out of here. Like, yo, bro. So, yeah, they probably gonna have a limit on it.
Man, this is AI shit right there.
And I looked into this company. They've been around since 2015. So, they've had time.
So, this the view from the car?
Nah. This is the car flying.
Where?
Nah.
Right there.
Nah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I don't know.
That's the bullshit. I don't know though. People be having this shit though. I don't know. I might have to rag on them for a long time though. No, I ain't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's cool.
I might have to do this
but,
shit.
Like, somebody actually has to go in it.
I don't see no smoke, no dust. That shit fake.
My son is diabolical. He said he don't see no smoke, no dust. That shit is fake.
No exhaust, nothing move.
No.
You just hear air like a motherfucker, like a hover, like a
He said,
like
hover
a
around. My son
goddamn hover.
he keeps saying hover around.
That's what I was getting at. That's why I keep saying it. Cause I'm wondering shit, they gonna make them go in the sky too. You gonna have to hover around for real.
Well, it says
gonna have wheelchairs in the sky.
A left Aeronautics has unveiled the first footage of its electric. That's why it doesn't have smoke and none of that. Flying car taking off vertically. In the test on a California road, the black prototype drove normally before lifting off and gliding over another vehicle. This lightweight version of the Model Zero is a two-seater with a 110-mile flying range and a 200-mile driving range, featuring autopilot flight. So you'll be able to just sit there and let that shit fly you. Bro, listen, man. I don't know how much trust y'all niggas have in like vehicle, like listen.
I don't.
Yo, look.
I ain't fucking with that. I do it in an open field like they doing it, but this about as far as I'm going.
I will make money off of this. I will not do it myself.
Listen. I do it
like a circus.
I just got to be able to control my own destiny. Like, I got to be able to control my own. Like, I can't leave it up to this shit to malfunction. And now I'm in the air, like, falling or whatever. At least let me in myself if I'm in myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least let me decide my own indability, champ. It uses 8.
Gas.
Yo, that shit just shut off in the middle of the air, like ejectocito, cuz. Oh my soul. Ejectocito like this. Fuck you talk, I'm floating down like this, nigga. Damn. Real talk. It uses 8 hidden rotors for stable flight and 4 small motors for driving, though its top speed is just 25 miles per hour. That shit wild slow. You're going to be getting beeped wild crazy on the road. Niggas will be throwing wild oranges at you and fucking apple picks and all that. Well, get that shit out the road, baby.
Yo, one car accident and you're dead.
Oh, yeah. Nigga, you in the air, bro. Yeah. You gonna collide and then you gonna drop. Like that's 2 different impacts. Like you gonna collide if you collide with something, and then it's the ground next. I'd rather just be on the ground if we gonna collide.
Yeah, I'd rather just keep it like it is, but they doing too much.
Yo, listen, maybe
too much fantasy.
Maybe we gonna be the older niggas that be laughing at the young niggas, and they gonna be in these shits, and we gonna be trying to still get gas and our cars and all that. Like young niggas gonna be flying over us. We gonna be like, oh, conflabbit kids. Like we gonna be them niggas, bro. That ass. We gonna be conflabbits. Real talk.
Where?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? These niggas gonna be flying. They gonna be on their phone texting, drive. The shit gonna be driving themselves, and we gonna be looking at these niggas like, hell nah, hell nah.
Allstate.
Somebody said, how much is the insurance? Shit.
$1 million.
Shit. Hold on. Designed to be street legal, the Model A includes obstacle detection, glide landing, and a ballistics parachute. I told you, ejectocito, cuz. Customers.
That is some James Bond.
Customers gotta have a parachute out the ass like a race car.
Customers can reserve one for $150,000 with a full price of $299,900. Yo, bro, I hate when people do that, bro. Just put $300,000, chin. Like, nigga, what is it, $1? Like, yo, bro, just put. Come on,
it is a trick in math. If you end it in a 99,
them fools say Uber about to be crazy.
Oh my
There's
soul.
a strategic thing for that.
You said if they do what? If they add it in a 9, what?
If it ends in a 99, it compounds. Like it'll eventually go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then it'll roll over again. It'll keep doing that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, so
Man, I'm not paying that much. I wouldn't pay that much for that slow ass shit right there, man. Knock it off.
Well, they said 3,300 pre-orders have already been secured. So we about to see some very famous niggas flying over us and dumping ashes on the top of our vehicles, champ. They're gonna be throwing soda bottles and they're gonna be them niggas is about to be wilding in the sky, and the only thing we can
They
do
gonna
is
have
watch.
them drug gonna be beating and everything up there.
The niggas gonna be arguing and all types of shit in the middle of the sky, champ. All right, in the middle of the sky. That's what they gonna be doing. Let's go to this Big Meech one more time. Yeah, man. It looks like the majority of the people is saying that Big Meech knew that Tammy Cowins was a marsupi bitch. All right. Listen, man. If that's what y'all believe, that's what y'all believe. I'm rolling with y'all, champ. I'm not gonna lie. I'm rolling with the Republic on this. Fuck it. He knew, champ. I just think y'all. I just believe that y'all want to see blood, champ. I'm not gonna lie. I believe that y'all niggas believe that this is the Coliseum, and y'all niggas want to see blood, and that's just what it is. So we just gonna go with the blood route, champ.
Blood.
It's a blood sport.
They're saying this internet shit is definitely a blood sport. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe. I'll be back on tomorrow night, man. Salute to everybody in here. Salute to everybody that's in the Discord too as well. And please hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. So we had I think within the last 28 days, we had something like I want to say 20 or 30,000 new viewers, and I'm like, damn, bro. Like, if 10% of y'all just hit that subscribe button, we be looking very different on this side, champ. All right, so go ahead and do me one solid before you go. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for your boy Stina Risky, and I see y'all tomorrow. All right, salute to y'all, champ.
Standing there. You said it in that bitch.